What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, check this out, man. We talked about this briefly yesterday on the DA's office. Emma Roberts is coming out here blaming internet culture for the downfall of Madam Web. That's what they want to do. This current era of Hollywood, they refuse to take ownership for their L's. They refuse to take the L and hold it and say, yo, that was us. They refuse to do it. And it's kind of weird because in a broader sense, we see this across society in general. More and more and more people just won't take the rap. I messed up. I did it. It's my fault. No. And you see this right now with Hollywood. Hollywood, they'll blame review bombing. All right. Oh, this show and this movie is being destroyed because of the review bombers, because they hate women or they hate black people or they hate LGBTQ or they hate something. You know, but it's not because the movie is bad. It's not because the television show is trash. It's because, you know, X, Y, and Z. You know, they'll blame the audience. Now we're blaming the internet. You know, next thing you know, they're going to be blaming it on the rain, right? Because the rain don't mind, right? Or blame it on the alcohol, right? Or you should blame it on the alcohol that these clowns, whoever the writers from Morbius, they were on some alcohol when they wrote this trash. So blame it on everybody but yourself. That's what it is, man. We got this current weird thing in culture now of not taking ownership, not taking the rap for your bad content. Do better, Hollywood. Okay. But yeah, Emma Roberts is coming out saying, yep, it was the internet. It was the internet all along that made this movie bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and check this article out. It says Emma Roberts doesn't take the underwhelming Madam Web performance at the box office personally, but the actress thinks the film's reception could have been stronger. The Space Cadet star recently visited the podcast Just for Variety, where she reflected on the Marvel film, which did poorly at the box office, making $100.3 million against an $80 to $100 million budget. Upon its February 12 release, the S.J. Clarkson directed movie received subpar reviews, which Roberts blamed partly on social media and internet culture. But see, here's the thing about that, Emma Roberts, all right? You're talking about the subpar reviews. Yeah, this thing got dog-walked even by the critics. Even the shill critics came out and said, yeah, this is hot garbage. Look, Madam Web is sitting at an 11% from the critics, from the shill media that loves all the DEI stuff, and they applauded and clapped for it like baby seals, and they gave it 11%. What does internet culture got to do with this 11%, right? Look, the audience gave it a better score than the critics gave it. The audience gives it a 57%. The critics give it an 11%. What does internet culture have to do with this? This has nothing to do with internet culture. What this has to do with is you didn't pay these shills enough. That's what it is, right? You didn't pay these shills enough. You need to go hit up Kathleen Kennedy's Goodie Bag guy, all right? That dude knows how to lace it up so that everything that come out of Disney, Star Wars, no matter how bad it is, oh, hell yeah, man, 80% all day long. We love it. It's the greatest thing that they've ever made. Like the Acolyte currently sitting at 83% or whatever. Yeah, you got to go and hit up Kathleen Kennedy's Goodie Bag guy, Sony. That guy will make sure that these critics give it glowing reviews, all right? They will make sure, hey, man, all access, here's all the personal props and everything that we love giving you. Hey, you got to go and talk to the right people. But don't blame the internet, all right? Don't blame the internet for this. I mean, it's absolutely hilarious, man. Look, the main thing is they just don't take personal responsibility. What is it with people not taking personal responsibility for making garbage, man? It's just too funny. Things work, things don't work. Everyone likes to act like they can predict if they are going to work and they're not, or they're not. And the truth is you can't, Roberts admitted around the 20-minute, 30-second mark of the podcast. Things do badly, and then they blow up later on TikTok. Things do well, but then you watch them and you're like, this did well? There's no secret. It's about doing something goodish and hitting at the right time. Everything else is like a wish and a prayer, she continued. I'm not intimidated by failure, and I'm not intimidated by people having negative thoughts about something. I personally really love Madam Web. I really enjoyed the movie. I thought everyone in it was great. Yeah, something goodish. Here's the problem. They just want to do something goodish. It's about doing something goodish. Let's write and direct and make something goodish. We're going to spend $80 to $100 million on something goodish. Not something that I truly believe in. My heart and soul has been poured into this project. I love it. I rock with this. This is perfect. Like she's saying she personally loved it, then that's fine. Okay, you loved it. But here's the thing, when you're stepping into a franchise, I've said this before, you got to do something that works on everybody's level. You got to do something that works for the comic book fans that made these properties into what they were. You can't just do something goodish, all right? Something goodish ain't getting the job done. That's probably the main issue with Hollywood. They just want to do something goodish, and they want to do something that they personally really love, but they don't understand these franchises or these characters or the fans of these franchises and characters. That's why this stuff fails time and time again. Adding that director S.J. Clarkson was Robert's reason to be in Madam Web, the actress pointed to the unseriousness of internet culture as a catalyst for the film's poor critical reception. If it wasn't for internet culture and everything being made into a joke, I think that the reception would have been different, Robert said. And that's what bums me out about a lot of stuff, even stuff that I've done. It's just people making a joke out of everything now. Yeah, again, it's all about these critics and the goodie bag, okay? The critical reception would have been much, much better if Sony understood the goodie bag game. You got to pay these shills off in order for them to give your bullshit a glowing review. There's no two ways to it, all right? You write some crap, they're going to call it crap, you know, for the most part. But if you pay them well, all right? You know, everybody's got a price, like the $1 Million Man says. Everybody's got a price. If you pay these cats well in their goodie bag, they'll come through for you. All right. Otherwise, yeah, you know, they're not going to listen to you. Robert's response to the film is totally different from Madam Web lead Dakota Johnson, who empathized with viewers who disliked it. Yeah. See, Dakota Johnson understood. She was wondering through the entire making of, like, what the hell is this? I don't even know what it is that I'm doing. But okay, whatever. She had said, sometimes in this industry, you sign on to something and it's one thing. And then as you're making it, it becomes a completely different thing. And you're like, wait, what? She told Bustle. But it was a real learning experience. And of course, it's not nice to be a part of something that's ripped to shreds. But I can't say that I don't understand. She absolutely understood it. And Emma Roberts, for some other reason, doesn't understand it. She wants to blame the internet. Look, the internet memes, okay? But the internet also rewards. It also rewards good movies. If a movie is great or if a television show is great, the internet will absolutely reward you and say, yo, this was dope. I loved this. And then that's when you get the positive word of mouth coming. That's when everybody is saying, yay, you know what? Great job, man. Hey, you guys should go out there and check it out. So many people saw Godzilla -1 on the strength of the word of mouth alone. Everybody was talking about that film. Oh my God, you got to go and watch it. It's amazing. It's spectacular. And then everybody went out to see it. And that's on the internet. All right. That is also a part of, as she likes to say here, internet culture. All right. That's absolutely a part of internet culture, Emma Roberts. You got to understand that part of it too. It goes both ways. It absolutely goes both ways. Now, at the end of the day, what we need from Hollywood is to stop blaming the audiences, stop blaming the internet, stop blaming the fans, blame the people that made this trash. All right. Don't even blame the critics, okay, because you didn't give them a goodie bag. Get out there and make good movies. Get out there and make better movies. Do better or don't. And just make your movie and just keep it pushing. Just keep it pushing. Don't try to sit up here and look at, oh, let me try to find the real reason why this movie didn't work. No, that's not the reason why the movie didn't work. Sometimes you just made trash. Just accept it, especially when the critics and the audiences are both telling you it's trash. The critics ain't even trying to cape for this. This was a girl boss. Oh, look at all the girls that we got in this movie. Girl boss, girl boss. The critics were absolutely rocking with girl boss, but they didn't rock with Madam Web. They're like, nah. This ain't one we can get behind. So look, the ideology failed. The storytelling failed. You didn't engage the audience. You don't understand the characters. You don't understand the franchise. Stop being soft about it. Stop being Charmin Ultra Soft. Just admit you was wrong. Admit you made a bad movie and just keep it pushing down the road. That's all you got to do. And listen, you'll get more respect from me and from a lot of other fans out there when, you know, you, Emma Roberts, but not just you, all of Hollywood starts just saying, you know what, we got to stop blaming the audiences and we got to do a better job. Because look, there are some things that are absolutely working right now. Inside Out 2 is doing amazing numbers. That's working right now. You know, you have Bad Boys 4. That worked. A lot of people went and saw that. There are some films that are out there. Dune Part 2, obviously. Even Godzilla Kong, A New Empire, did great numbers and got mostly positive audience reviews. Why? Because it's fun. It's engaging. It's interesting. Might not even be the best movie. But if you say, hey, man, we're just doing this. This is who we are. This is what we do. And we're just going to engage our audience. We understand our audience. See, that's the main thing. You got to understand who you're making these films for. I don't think the people that made Madam Web understood anything about comic book lore. It's clear. All right. It's clear they didn't understand that. The idiots that wrote Morbius, I don't know why would you put that guy on this and then try to complain, oh, it's the internet. No, it's you. It's the producers that hired those clowns. All right. That's the reason this movie failed. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation. Again, I just find it hilarious that they cannot take the rap for their bad content. It's getting out of control, Hollywood. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.